there's no space in any of what we're talking about for ego.
Right. And if you're living by ego, you're basically trying to either control someone,
Yes,
or to get them to see life the way you see it.
yes.
And I had to learn that that's not how you live life, right? And most of my ego came from fear.
Absolutely.
Right.
There's good ego.
Right.
There's good ego that allows you to do this because this is something new, right?
Right.
There's good ego that allows you to be a disruptor.
Yes.
That's good ego. Because in disrupting the system, in disrupting what we're used to seeing,
Right.
you're also providing a new way of doing things, right?
It's hard though.
Yeah, it's hard because you're putting yourself in a position to be an example.
Right.
But you're still learning and growing.
And also you're putting yourself in a position to lose everything that you built, because people can look at you and you know our culture. You can do one thing and they're like, oh, we cool on him.
Yeah.
You know, come from where we come from. It's okay to evolve, because at the end of the day, I don't want my kids to think I was just a great artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a great man. I'm a great person. You know, I'm a great father. And
That's
I was the
more
same
important
guy.
than anything.
Because I was saying, God, I'm a real nigga, like all that. No, you all these things. I'm all these things. I always see the bad things. I'm always somebody who wants to do the right thing, and sometimes, you know, the masses don't want that, right? And sometimes, you know, I've been taught to keep your mouth closed and don't tell people anything, right? Especially how you live and how you move.
Well, that's what we've all been taught.
Right. And now just opening up and having these conversations, you know, there's a lot of times where I'm just like, wow, like, you know, when you see people not getting the message right and you go, they just really don't understand.
As Black people, this is a beautiful time for us to be inspired by each other.
Right.
To be able to say we no longer have to have this experience on this planet in this small vacuum.
Right.
Where we are of service to the world. And when I say to the world, I mean to white pop culture.
Right.
Now there are tools and examples and people and practices in place that can inspire us in a different way. When I was, 9 years old wanting to be an actress, when I was little Nia, there were like very few people I could look up to and say, oh, that's who I want to be.
Right.
We've cracked that a little bit,
Right.
a lot of it.
Right.
So now I think what you're saying is we all have the choice. We have the choice to decide when and where we're going to get the mental health support that we need, but you got to want it. And I think the stigma behind mental health, especially with Black men, is huge.
It's a weakness.
It's a weakness. And the reality is your brain is a muscle like anything else on your body. If you can go to the gym and lift weights, then you should be able to sit down with someone and exercise that muscle in between your ears and have those conversations, because those conversations are tough, but they're also really necessary.